In the light of views collected in the past year through my contacts with the people, I decided that my election platform should consist of 5 major portions dealing with the economy, livelihood issues, democratic development, education, and environmental protection. The economy. Very briefly, I note that in his recent policy address, the Chief Executive has identified 10 major infrastructural projects as a locomotive for Hong Kong's future economic development. Embarking on major infrastructural projects is absolutely important, as Hong Kong has stalled in physical development, building our city in the past 10 years. There have been no major infrastructure projects for a long time, and we need to get on with building our city. But apart from depending on infrastructural developments, I consider that we should also put more emphasis on technology and innovation as the driving force for the restructuring of our economy, in line with all other neighboring cities and major economies, whether mainland cities or our competitors like Singapore, Korea, Taiwan are doing, to reinvigorate our economy, to broaden our economic structure, to create more job opportunities, and to spread the benefits of our economic growth. And I propose that we should make use of the new development areas on the boundary and the Lok Ma Chau Loop to build integrated technology parks. As for livelihood issues, in my election platform flyers, I have identified a whole series of things we should do. I just like to highlight 1 or 2 issues of particular concern, and that is we should do more for the disadvantaged groups of our society, in particular the elderly. In regard to the elderly, I think the government should increase the old age allowance, the commonly called the food money for the old people, and also increase the amount of the medical vouchers for the elderly. As for education, I'm very pleased to note from the Chief Executive's policy address that he will be implementing small class teaching and also providing free education for 12 years. These measures are very timely, but I would also like to urge the authorities to adjust the mother tongue policy for education. Since the implementation of the mother tongue policy in 1998, there have been visible declines in the English language proficiency of Hong Kong students, judging from public test results and poll results of employers. I think it is really high time to remove the highly restrictive limit on the number of English medium schools, which stand at the moment at 114, and give the schools more freedom to decide whether they should switch to English as a medium of instruction, and give parents and students more choice. As for environmental issues, the most pressing issue is no doubt the deterioration of our air quality, which is actually a major public health issue. There are plenty of reports done by scientists at our universities which show that the deterioration of air quality in the past few years have taken a toll on public health. And I think the government should really move quickly to adopt the World Health Organization's latest air quality objective and take the necessary measures to improve air quality in Hong Kong. And before I come to the part on democratic development, let me say also, we have also identified 8 things which we must do from Hong Kong Island inhabitants, which are set out in my flyers, including monitoring the construction of the Island South Line and the Island West Line, building a promenade on the island northern front, building a second mid-levels escalators for pedestrians, and increasing arts and recreational facilities for Hong Kong Island East, especially the North Point district, following the demolition of the Sunbeam Theatre. The rest are listed out in my flyer, and I won't go into detail about them.